Let me take these glasses off. What's going on, family? I hope you guys are doing well out there today. Happy Valentine's Day to all you girls and guys that's out there in the world. And if you guys don't have a Valentine today, it is okay because you guys get to save money.
Our costs 50 cents extra.
Damn! But other than that, guys, as promised, I told you guys that I will be bringing a fragrance that has been a scorcher in the fragrance community. And as of recently, if you guys have been under a rock, guys, I am talking about none other than Armaf Club de Nuit Untold. And guys, this one, you guys know that we've had so many different Baccarat Rouge clones and dupes. We've had Ariana Grande's Cloud. We've had Mansara's Instant Crush. We've had like a host of other. Also, add in Tiziana Terenzi's Spirito Fiorentino to that mix. And like I said, a few other ones, guys. This one is supposed to be super close. And I can't say if it's going to be closer than the rest of them, but we're going to go ahead and explore into it. So if you guys want to hear about Club de Nuit Untold, sit back, relax, lock in, and we're going to get into it right after the intro. See you guys in a second. Before we go ahead and get into today's video, allow me to reintroduce myself. A big what up though, konnichiwa, hola, how you doing? Bonjour, and all of that good stuff to all of the family. If you guys are here for the first time, allow me to properly introduce myself. My name is Mills, and you guys are watching the Fragrantly Locked YouTube channel. So a big thank you if you guys made it all the way to this part of the introduction. Thank you guys so much for locking in. You guys are appreciated. And to all of the family, the returning family that has came back, man, that's really making the community of what it is, guys. Thank you so much. And you guys know I tell you every single video, thank you guys so much for locking in. You guys are truly appreciated, and I appreciate you guys so much for making this community of what it is. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the bottle art of this thing. First thing that you're gonna see, guys, you're gonna see like this purple translucent rainbow purple rain type of situation of bottle art here. And if you guys are used to your standard Club de Nuit bottles, this is no different than what you'll averagely see as far as like just a square. The top here, you're gonna have your little dice here, and also, guys, you're gonna see the Armaf here as far as your little chain. And also, guys, we do have the batch code here. For all of my batch code warriors that are concerned of what this batch number is, it is 381093, and also the production date is 12/2022. So yeah, expiration date I believe is 27. I don't know if fragrances really technically go expired, but yeah, that's all here at the bottom. And also, guys, I have not done this in a while. I have not shown you guys box art in a while. This is the first fragrance that I am actually reviewing in 2023. It's been a few months since I had a hiatus in reviewing a full bottle, but first thing you're gonna see here is like this rainbow. It should be popping up here on the screen, but you see like this rainbow type of box here, but it's purple. Club de Nuit Untold here. You see the back part here. It may be a little bit difficult for the camera to pick up. The official stamp here to let you know that it is authentic. And also, guys, your batch code here, you guys can see it probably a little bit better if I'm jumping out of the screen. You guys can see the batch code and all that good stuff, so you can go ahead and place that on pause. You guys can actually read all of the stuff you need to as far as the information of the batch and the batch code. Another thing I do want to jump into, guys, that I have not done in such a long time since I've been on this hiatus, is I have not been able to spray the atomizer and get it on in. God dang, I sprayed a lot. But yeah, the atomizer is beautiful on this one. There's no issues. It really sprays out really nice. I believe it's pressurized. So yeah, I never have an issue with the Club de Nuit bottles. First and foremost, in regards to notes, guys, I don't think that we really need to go over the Baccarat Rouge or the Club de Nuit Untolds DNA. We've already talked about Baccarat Rouge like a million different times, guys. It's like we know the notes here, we know what we're getting ourselves into, and this one I think we just need to go ahead and jump into it right away. So first thing that you're going to notice in comparison to the Club de Nuit to the Baccarat Rouge is that you're going to get a synthetic opening right off top. But don't let that deter you guys. The Club de Nuit's syntheticness, it kind of goes down after a few minutes, Whereas you get the alcohol concentration, it dries down, and it immediately, to me, off my skin, it catches right up to this guy here, which is the Baccarat Rouge 540. In regards to the difference of notes in the opening, what I notice is that the Baccarat Rouge 540 gives me more saffron compared to the jasmine. This one is super playful in the opening, and it kind of stays that way throughout the duration of the actual sentence. So in regards to longevity, guys, you guys know that Baccarat Rouge 540 is one of those scents that you could easily go nose blind to. And honestly, guys, it's weird, but I feel like there is a more detection and longevity out of this one, and I'm not sure if it's because it's the mixture of the syntheticness, or I don't know if it's just an intense, it feels like an intense version of the Baccarat Rouge 540, but I get a lot more longevity out of this one, and B, I can detect that it's on my skin opposed to the Baccarat Rouge 540. Now, even with that being said, with the Baccarat Rouge 540, even though my nose sometimes goes blind, people can smell me hours on later. But this one, I can technically still smell myself if I put my nose towards where I sprayed. So that is a plus in my opinion. Even with that being said, guys, you do want to be careful on the sprays of this one, because I feel like this one can last you 8+ hours. But on top of that, you don't want to overspray this one, because you don't want to be the Pepe Le Pew out of the crowd, because it is honestly, as people think that it may not be, it is kind of easy to overspray this one too, because you can't really smell it on your skin later on. So definitely take heed to this one and spray less sprays compared to our guy here, Mr. Baccarat Rouge 540. And also, one important thing to note, guys, in regards to the Baccarat Rouge 540 fragrance, even though I go nose blind, some others may not in regards to when they're spraying it on their skin. This could be a heavy thing as far as body chemistry, guys. Body chemistry, what may work for me may not be for the next person. So always, guys, get a tester if you can, or if you guys can find steals and deals like Mills always preaches, go ahead and get you a sample and see how it works on your skin. Make sure that you always realize that skin moisture, skin chemistry always plays a part with your fragrances. In regards to the price, I end up getting this guy here for a total of 64 or 65 bucks on fragrancebuy.ca. That is including with the shipping and the taxes. And of course, guys, you know that Baccarat Rouge here, you are going to get this one for about $320, $325. And you guys know, like I know, that Baccarat Rouge 540 is one of those fragrances that's hard to go on sale. Without getting too technical with this review, guys, I know you're probably wondering, and just to jump straight into the point, is it truly worth the hype? Me personally, I think it is super close to the original Baccarat Rouge 540. Like I said, if you guys can kind of like really take its time and just give it a few minutes to go ahead and settle in on the skin and let it dry down, you're gonna realize that it is super close. Now, I will say the biggest difference that I really personally realize is this one is a little bit more playful. Like I said, as I mentioned before earlier with the jasmine, and this one takes more of a leathery approach with the saffron. But guys, I guarantee you, if you guys rock this one on the street, you're not going to really be able to, it would be somewhat hard pressed, like a really particular fragrance snob, to realize that you don't have on the real Baccarat Rouge 540. And honestly, I think for a fraction of the cost, getting this one for about 60 something bucks compared to 320, it's worth it. It's personally worth it because it is super close. And I feel like, honestly, you guys know me. If you guys have seen any of my recent videos, I love getting dupes. Reason being is because it preserves my original bottles to the point where I don't have to overuse them, where I can save this one for the special occasions. Or if I want to go ahead and just go out on an average day, I can go ahead and rock my dupes and still feel comfortable about it. So I think personally, if you want to add this to your arsenal, it's not a bad look at all. I think it is worth the hype that it's getting, and I feel like it is super close. But how many times are we technically really going to see Baccarat Rouge being duplicated? The world may never know. I hope you guys appreciate today's content. I want to make it quick, short, and straight to the point. If you guys do like today's content, make sure you guys go ahead and do me a favor. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace.